Hi guys, I'm back tonight to do a video on how to make a body butter. As you know, we're coming up on fall, and before you know it, it'll be winter time. And what do we suffer with? Dry skin. So I want to go ahead and put this video out there so you guys can follow this exactly or come up with your own recipe for a body butter to keep you moisturized this winter. So I guess you're wondering what's all this stuff here. We have shea butter, maru butter, macadamia nut butter, shea butter nilotica. We have dark cocoa butter, and we have olive oil, glycerin, grapeseed oil, avocado oil. Oh, and I need to go and get the vitamin E. We have also some tapioca powder just to cut down on the greasiness. Oh yeah, and I got to get the jojoba oil. And we also have some hot chocolate fragrance oil just to give it a fragrance. I also have some cocoa just in case I don't get the color that I want. I'm going to add a little bit of cocoa powder to it. So let me get the vitamin E and the jojoba oil, and we'll get started. Be right back. So here's the jojoba oil and our vitamin E. All right, so let's kind of push this stuff to the side and get started. Okay, my recipe calls for 1 cup of shea butter. And if you guys need help finding any of this stuff, leave a comment in the box below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I'm really good about responding. Sometimes it takes me a little longer, but eventually I will. Okay, so I already have an ounce of my cocoa butter. I've already sprayed my counter down with alcohol and cleaned all these up and sprayed them with alcohol also. So we need 1 cup of shea butter. I'm just going to use a spoon, spray it down with some alcohol. Let me move this to the side so you can see what I'm doing. Whoops. See, that's why it's good to spray your counter down, just in case you drop something on it. I'm sure that's close enough. If not, maybe just a little bit more. So we're going to go ahead and dump this into our double boiler. We won't be microwaving this. Keep my towel handy. Let me wipe my spoon down. Okay. Next we will be adding a 1/4 cup of maru. And here we have our 1/4 cup measurement. This is going to be a really luxurious, that might be too much, body butter. I'm going to add this to my double boiler. I want to go ahead and get all these butters, melted and ready to go. Next we have a 1/4 cup of macadamia nut butter. All right, it's close enough. And you don't have to be like extremely precise when you're measuring. It's okay to have a little less or a little more. Now let's see, we're going to go with a 1/4 cup of our shea butter nilotica. And you can see these are really soft, so this is going to be a really, really creamy body butter. Okay, so I have my solid and soft butters melting in a double boiler. So now I'm just going to go ahead and add 1 ounce of dark cocoa butter. And these are chips, and it came to, what is this? Like 10 and a half chips equals 1 ounce. So I'm just gonna add those in there so I can get those melted. All right. Okay, so while those are melted, I can go ahead and add my oils. And we are going to start out with 1/4 cup of olive oil. And if you have extra virgin olive oil, that's even better. So where's my 1/4 cup? Okay. Next, we are going to add 1/4 cup of grapeseed oil. And like I said at the beginning of the video, you guys, you know, you can add your own oils. It's up to you. There's no science to this. You use the oils that you really like. Read up on them. See what the benefits of these oils are and go for it. So now we're going to go with a tablespoon of jojoba oil. Next, we're going to go with 1 tablespoon of glycerin. Help you keep that skin moisturized. Okay. So next, we're going to go with 2 teaspoons of avocado oil. Teaspoon of vitamin E. Okay, before we go any further, I'm going to go ahead and let my butters completely melt. Then I'll come back and add those. But meanwhile, I'm just going to clean up my counter so we have more room to work with. Be right back. Okay guys, so I'm back, and this is what we have with our oils. And now we have our melted butters. I'm just going to go ahead while it's still hot and add this to my oils. The heat would actually help them blend better together. And so it's looking pretty chocolatey so far. So I'm just gonna stir this up. I got like some little splatters here and there, but it's okay. So I'm just gonna stir this up. I'm gonna let this cool down a little bit before I add my fragrance oil. So I'll let you guys continue to watch me stir it, but I'm going to probably speed up this part. Okay, so I'm back. I went ahead off camera and checked the temperature. It was at 102 degrees. Now I'm just checking to see how much more it's cooled down. Okay, so it's at 84.1 right now. So probably get up to about 85, which is fine. So I want to go ahead and add my fragrance oil. It does not take much. It already has like a really chocolatey smell, and you don't need to add it. But me, I really wanted to have a real hot chocolate type fragrance to it, so I found this at Aztec. So I am just going to try just a small little bit. What is this? This is half a teaspoon. I'm using half of that, so a 1/4 teaspoon. Stir this up and see how I like it. Oh my God, that smells so good. Okay, maybe just a little bit more. So I would go with a half a teaspoon. Now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of the tapioca powder. You can also use arrowroot. And this is just to cut down on some of the greasiness. And just mix it in with your oils and your butters. And whatever you don't see break down, you know, just kind of tap around, help it to break it up. And I'm going to use my blender, so that's going to help too. So I'm just going to blend this for a while. And after I'm done blending, I'm going to sit this inside the refrigerator and let it stiffen up just a bit. And once it does that, I can go ahead and start whipping. And we'll be done, so stay tuned. Okay guys, so I've had my mixture sitting in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes and it started to solidify, but I'm a little impatient tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and start whipping it up. All right, so let's get to whipping. Take the speed up. Look how pretty that looks. Okay, let's scrape down one more time. And guys, as soon as I get my shipment in of my jars, I have these for sale. You can hear my little helper in the background, my granddaughter, she's here with me. What's the matter? You want me to fix the phone? Okay. What are you trying to share? Here you go. Here. Okay guys, I'm back and here's the finished product. I'm really loving it. It smells so good. Just let my son-in-law try it and he loves it. And I was like, don't eat it, because that's the first thing he wanted to do when he smelled it. And this is what I have left. So what I'm gonna do is find some containers tomorrow. I'm just gonna cover this and leave this in the refrigerator tonight. And I'm gonna find some containers tomorrow and I'm gonna give some of this out to some of you guys. So leave me a comment below and I'll randomly choose some of you guys to receive. I don't know how many containers I'll have, but whatever I have extra, I will give all of those out, one to each person that I pick. So please like, share. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. And please check out my daughter's channel, and you'll find it in the you'll find a link to that below. So stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.